Difficult. Okay.
I was just saying like in the morning it's very difficult for me because as soon as I wake up, my mind is like, what
One.
am I doing? But at night is easier.
Mm.
At night time because I feel more like, okay, everything's done for today, I feel
Mm.
more calm. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
For me, in the morning, I actually feel like I'm going to fall asleep again. So I really struggle in the morning. But every day I meditate in the evening.
Mhm.
And for me, I find I have to meditate for like 15 minutes before my mind starts to calm down. But it was really helpful to think of the relaxing examples you gave. And going from the sun into the shade of a tree is really helpful.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you. I think for me it's a bit confusing because over the recent past I've been learning a lot of different methods of meditation.
Mm.
So when you start, you first have to decide which methods am I using today. And I think that is where my challenge is. And if this method doesn't work, I don't give it a chance because I know I have another method. So if it doesn't work for 2 minutes, I try another one.
Okay.
And I end up trying 5 different methods.
Okay.
It's actually been pretty much the same for me as well.
Awesome. Okay.
It gets a little bit tricky for me, and I find myself moving from this one to the next, and ultimately I just give up.
Okay. Awesome.
I think the morning was easier for me. I struggled at night. My mind was still very much racing. I probably did it once and I was like, the morning is weird for me. It was my first week back at work, so I was quite anxious as well. So the morning was me just slowing myself down, slowing down my thoughts, and kind of just preparing myself for the day, and it really helped me.
Okay. Thank you very much. And
Always try to clear my mind. Stop thinking, but it's not working. I have the feeling that it's becoming more from someone.
Okay. I see. First, I want to let you recall about the mind concept, right? The mind concept of meditation. Meditation is not about doing something, right? It's about resting. So the more you do, it's like the more you run. And the more you think, or the more you force things to stop, it's like you want to shake off the dust in the glass, in the water glass. The more you shake, the messy is become, right? So I know that when we speak of the concept of meditation, it's easy, right? But in practical, it's not that easy, right? Because we really familiar with how we do things in our own life, right? In work, we have to make things fast. We have to think a lot. We have to plan. But when it's in meditation, it's completely opposite. You don't have to planning anything. You don't have to analyze. You don't have to force things to happen. You have to all you have to do is let it go. So I'm really understand why it's hard for someone who's just beginning to meditation, because you are not familiar with the process yet. But I'm assure you that if you continue to practice, your mind will slowly adapt to this calmness. I think the most important thing is you don't force yourself when you feel that it's not relaxed anymore. You don't have to close your eye and continue meditation. You could always open your eye to look at things. Today we will talk more about the step of meditation, like what should we do first before we meditate? Okay. No. And about the various method, right? That you told me that you really confused. What should you use, right? What should you use? I recommend that you select one. You select one and do it for a week. Try it. Do it for a week, and there will be some I would say some technique for individual one that I will explain about the focus in this session. We will speak about it more in this session, like what method that will suit you. Actually, we will talk about in this detail in the next session. In the next session, but I believe that maybe we could talk more about this various method in this session too, because I see that some of you are confused. What should you use, right? Then wait for 10 moments.
Is it okay to write notes?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Also, it's really helpful last time. I don't know how you guys felt to do the exercise stretching before. Yeah. I don't know. For me, that was really, really helpful.
Okay. Thank you. Sham will be very happy to hear you. When I first start meditation, I think I'm lucky because when I start meditation, I start in the camp. So the environment is like so much better, so much better than this city, because you have like a lot of responsibility. You have a lot of responsibility. You have to work. You have to driving. You have to traveling to work, to home, and you face a lot of problems. At that time, I'm a university student, and that is the summertime too. So it's like there is nothing in my head. And when I went to the camp, it's like completely silent, and I stay like this for 7 days. So I think I'm lucky to have that chance to learn meditation in that environment. It make it feel like it's more approachable because I have time. I have time. But I think everyone in this world could reach the calmness if you have time, like have enough time to let your mind go. Because do you remember like yesterday when you are about to fall asleep? Do you still remember it? No. No. I think that feeling before you sleep, that feeling that you are about to fall asleep, like you lay your back to the ground, you close your eye, you relax every part of your body, right? And that feeling of relax, that feeling of calmness before you sleep, that is right. I would say that it's the relax. That's similar with meditation. But with meditation, we will have like focus too. If you only have relax, you will fall asleep. But if you only have focus, it will be like what's your name? Angela. It will be like Angela said. If you don't have relax, it will be like you try to force force your mind to still. So it will become more and more stress, and it's one helping. It's one helping. So the most important thing about meditation is relaxation, right? If you have relaxed, the focus is just a part of it. If you have relaxed and if you have focus, you could meditate. But the most important thing is relaxation. So I think we always remember how to relax. We also know how to relax in our own way, right? Like somebody like to drink coffee, somebody like to take a shower, somebody like go to eat something delicious, right? So that is that relaxation. So I would say that relaxation is like a point, but meditation is more like a lie. So in the beginning of meditation, it's not important if you feel like I'm not that happy. I'm not that happy. I'm not that comfort. I feel like there is a lot of thought come through my mind. I will say that it's normal to feel that way, because everyone is like human, and human always think, right? We always think, what should we eat? What should we go? What should we do? Right? What should we watch? What should we do for the next month? What should we do for the next year? So it's like we all think all the time. Even when you are about to fall asleep, you think, what should I do tomorrow? Right? So it's normal that we think. It's normal. It's completely normal. And when you close your eye and you meditate, all that thought that just struck in your mind, it's like when you stop thinking, when you stop trying to think about something new, the past will rewind itself. It's like you watch your own life and it pop up in your mind. And if you try to block it, it will be like in the river that the water flow is very hard, and if you put the boat to obstruct it, the boat will just crash away. Right? It will just crash away. So you don't have to block it. All you have to do is just watch it. Like, think of it as a friend. Think of it as a friend. Like if you have friend come to your home, right? If you try to chase them, sometimes they feel fun. They feel like this is excite. This is excite. This is challenge. I will make him making upset. I will mess with him. But if you ignore them, you're like, whatever you do, it's okay. I won't serve you any water. I won't talk with you, or I won't chase you away. But just let them stay, and they will feel bored eventually, and they will leave us by their own. It's the same with your own thought. If you look at it as a friend, if you feel like you're not frustrated about your own thought, this thought will slowly pass away by its own. So you don't have to worry much about your own thought when you meditate. It's okay. It's okay. So what about your meditation last week? Have you tried meditate in the morning, in the evening? Not yet. Okay, what about you? Okay.
Some days, it's like morning and evening.
Okay.
Most days I do one of the morning.
And what do you feel when you meditate? Like, is it okay in the morning? Is it okay in the evening? What do you like now?
I think probably in the morning it's better to exercise first and then sit a bit and you feel more rushed in the morning.
Mhm.
So I have to make sure I get a little bit earlier, which wasn't too successful.
Okay. And is it different doing like on your home and doing here meditation? Then?
I'll get back to you.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we could start now. uh, like I just told you, right, about the meditation. Meditation is composed of two things, right? Relaxation and focus. So if you lack relaxation but you have focus, you will find that meditation is hard. You will find that it's a lot. It's like it takes so much time. It takes so much time. The time passes very slow, and you feel like you have to force yourself all the time, right? To meditate. You feel uncomfortable. So this is what happened when you, I would say that you have too much desire, too much desire to calm your mind. Like you wanting to calm your mind too much. You want to meditate too much. So it's make instead of to relax, you try to force things to happen, right? So this is the sign that you lack relaxation. Okay? And this is what happens when you lack focus. When you only have just relaxation, this will happen. You will fall asleep. So to talk about the relaxation, like I speak like last time, right? I compare it to when you in the like outside the building, and you get like the sun, right? The sunshine in this summer, it will feel really hot, right? It will feel really hot, and after that, you go in under the tree, under the tree shadow, and what do you feel? You feel more comfortable, right? You feel more comfortable, and if you go inside the building, you feel more comfortable. And if that room has like the bed too, has like the water that you drink, you feel more comfortable. So that is relaxation. It's not something that you have to fix, like this is your relax. But it's when you compare things, right? If you feel content about it, that is your own relaxation. Right, like in this hall, if you feel content of the seat that you sit, yeah, that is relaxation. So the relaxation, it doesn't mean that you feel happy. It's like just the basic of relaxation is just feeling indifferent, not happy, but not suffering, not torture. I feel like I could stay like this for a while. So that is relaxation. It don't have to be like really happy, really excited, right? That is relaxation. And about the focus is just like the awareness of the present, the awareness of what you do right now, right? So it's okay if the thought comes past to you. You just look at it. You just look at it like people watching the movie and let the movie just play until it's passed by. So that is focus. If you have both things, relax and focus, That is the meditation that you will have. So meditation is just connecting the dot, right? So you have, when you meditate and you feel comfortable, you feel relaxed. And after a while, after 2 to 3 minutes part, they start come past to your mind and you feel uncomfortable. It's normal. All you have to do is just, okay, just don't mention it. Don't mention it. Just let it go. And you continue to meditate. And that will be like a point of relax again. And it will be the cycle of this. It's like relax, uncomfortable, relax, uncomfortable. But the people who find meditation hard usually focus on the uncomfortable part. And when you focus on the uncomfortable part, it's like you enlarge the point into the line. And that uncomfortable part will be more and more and more. It's like a magnet. It's like a magnet. If you focus on the uncomfortable part, it will be like it's pull the other uncomfortable, pull the other thought come to your mind. But if you could let it go, if you just ignore it, it will be passed by. And when the relax come and you're feeling okay with it, you're feeling content with it, it will be the step. That is, the feeling of content will make you feel more content, right? So it will pull more and more and more. And all you have to do is just you doing nothing and look at it normally. So that is all like the principle of it, right? But in practical way, we have steps that we could take to help you become more relaxed, to help you to learn how to focus. There is three steps that you could follow. First is relax your body. Second is relax your mind. And the last is stilling your mind. Okay? So I'm really happy when you say that you're feeling better to do some stretching before meditation, right? Because that's one of the steps that you should take every time before you meditate, is to relax your body first. If we compare it to a car, right? If we compare our meditation to a car, the car have engine and energy, right? In order for it to move, we have to pour the energy in the engine. We have to start the engine, and the car will move. If you think about it, if you have like the broken engine, like that engine that is full of rust, it's full of rust, you never took care of it. You never took care of it. And you try to pour like the great energy. You use like benzene, diesel, like the high grade. And you pour a lot of it. Not just 1 liter, 2 liter, you pour like 100 liter in it. But the engine is already broken. How far your car gonna go? Right? I would say not much. Or maybe your car will just crash. That is the same when you meditate. If you have like a weak body or the body that already sore, already uncomfortable, like you just finish your work, you have a lot of sweat, you're really tired, you have like the headache, you have like body ache, you have all ache in your body, and you try to meditate right away after work, after you work, you sit down, you meditate, and you feel uncomfortable. Who not gonna feel uncomfortable, right? If you are in that state. So instead of start meditate right away after your own work, you should have take time to relax your body first. You could take time to taking a shower, taking a walk. For me personally, I love to find a route that there is a lot of tree and walk around it. It feel like it make my body feel more relaxed. And I will do some stretching too before meditate. So if you look after your body well, you don't have to pour the energy too much to make it move, right? So someone who meditate like 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours a day, but they never look after their own body, maybe it's not gonna work at all. So the important thing about to make your mind calm is have strong body. So please don't neglect looking after your own body before meditate. It's include about your own sleep too. It include about the water that you take too. When I was at the camp, there is some people who come meditate just with me. At the same time, they come at the same time to the camp, but they tell me that they're happy every time they meditate. And I find that is unbelievable because when I meditate, I feel like I feel the sore on my leg, I feel the sore on my back, I feel like my back is killing me. My back is killing me. And for the other people, they say that no, I'm fine, I feel relaxed, I feel comfortable. And when I look at them, they already have like the right routine, right? They sleep 4 p.m. Not 4 p.m. Sorry, 10 p.m. 10 p.m. they already sleep. Me, I will like midnight before I sleep, and I will skip the breakfast too. So my body is not that strong, but the other people, the other person, they look after their body well. So when they start meditate, it's like they already have like the cost that higher than me, right? So yeah, we have to come back and look after our own body if you like to have progress in your meditation. Yeah, you could relax physical body, and when it comes to when you gonna meditate, you could adjust your own posture. You could adjust your own posture. You don't have to sit and like stretching your back and stress it all the time to have like the good position, right? So there is a difference between meditation and meditation posture, right? Somebody try to have like meditation posture, right? Like when you look at the internet, like this. And sometimes that is not right for you because our body is not the same. Maybe the right position for you will be like lie down for a bit, like lie down to the chair for a bit. Or for someone, it will be like have to like stretch your leg before you meditate, and when you feel comfortable, put it back, so it's more stable. So what I would like to recommend is please adjust your own posture, right? Adjust your own posture in the position that you feel fine. when we should feel comfortable. We should feel like you could sit like this for a while. And you don't have to compare it with the other people. You and them are not the same. You and them are not the same. When we grow a plant, we could not expect them to grow like equal, right? Even you pour the same amount of water, even you let them have a sunlight every day at the same time, even you use the same seed that come from the same plant, it's still not the same. And our human is really different. We come from different parents. We come from different environment. So we could not compare to each other. So when you meditate, if you try to compare yourself with others, I think it will be like you pressure yourself. It's like, they could do it now, why I can't? And when you think like this, you will try to haste things. You try to rush things. And the more you rush things, the slowly you are in meditation. And the second is about closing your eye. When you close your eye, the right way to close your eye is like when you are about to fall asleep. That is the right way. So you don't have to force your eye to close completely like this. You don't have to do like this. Not this boy. Not this boy. Not this boy. If you feel like you have the stress on your eye, please open your eye. Open your eye, look around you until you feel comfortable, and then you just slowly close your eye. So don't force things. It's okay to open your eye. It's okay to open your eye in meditation. If you feel open your eye, feel more comfortable, please open your eye. Please open your eye. You could open your eye for 10 minutes. You could open your eye for 20 minutes. So don't worry. Don't worry. And there will be a time that you feel like you want to close your eye. And then just slowly close your eye, relax. And if you close your eye correctly, you feel like your eye is gone. You don't know about your eye anymore. You forget about it. You forget about it. And you feel like it's easy. Your whole body will be relaxed by its own. If you close your eye comfortably. If you close your eye lightly. Right? Now the second thing that you should do is you should relax your mind. They compare it to the car. If we have to travel to some place, right? If you have to go to the south, but at that time you already go to the north. Normal people will take a break, right? They have to press the brake. They have to slow their car down. And when their car stops, they will turn around and go to the south, right? But do you know what we usually do when we meditate? Usually when we meditate, instead of stopping the car, slowing the car down, usually we will press the R control and want to just rush yourself to the south. You don't press the brake, but you change the gear to the R gear, and that will make your car broken, right? It will make the engine broken. So it's the same when you meditate. You have to slow yourself down, not just have a lot of thought. After finish work, and just meditate right way. I think that's hard to work. Some people could do it. Some people could do it, but not much. I would say that it's not much. So there should be a time when you could relax your mind to slow things down. And there is a lot of ways to relax your mind. First, you could think about the nature, right? Or you could take a walk to see the nature. When you look at nature, it's amazingly that it's helped you calm your mind down. I don't know why either, but yeah, it will keep your mind calm down. You feel like you don't have to control the nature, and the nature is not belong to you. It belong to everyone. I think the sense of is not belonging to anyone. Feel that you don't have to control it. You don't have to overcome anything when you look at the nature. So it feels more relaxed that way. So that is the first thing that you could think of to relax your mind, right? The second is you could try to think about the good deed that you have done, right? Like today or yesterday, I took care of my parents, and instead of shouting at my boy, I talk with them nicely. I use reason more than emotion. I cooking for my husband, my wife, and I clean my house. Yeah, anything that you feel like you're doing something good. You're doing something good. Remember about it, recall about it, and it will help your mind cool down. If you are a fish, if you have to stay in the hot water, you will try to jump of it, right? You try to jump away of it. But if you live in the cool water, if you live in the water that is normal temperature, you feel it okay to live in that water. That is the same with our mind. If our mind is full of misery, if our mind is full of anger, if our mind is full of frustration, it's really hard that your mind will want to stay with yourself. You try to entertain yourself. You try to distract yourself with something else. Maybe movie, maybe music, maybe friends, maybe anything that will distract you from the suffering that you have. So instead of fighting about those distractions, we will try to remember about the good thing, the thing that you're proud of, the thing that you feel peaceful when you think about it. Try to recall this memory of you for just 2-3 minutes until you feel comfortable. And the last way to relax your mind is you could spreading kindness, right? Spreading kindness is the feeling of you would like people to be as happy as you are, right? It's first we will think that I hope that me myself become happy. I would like to be free from suffering. Imagine that all the suffering in your life, in your mind is gone away. And you spread the feeling to the people around you, to the people in this whole room, to the people in this whole world. Okay? So before we go any further, I would like you to draw the picture of the thing that make you feel comfortable, of the thing that make you feel relaxed. There will be monk who give you color pencil and and the paper. Sham, is there anyone at the back? color and paper. Okay. Please grouping yourself into 4 groups. You could choose your own group. Okay. You get 3 of you, 4 of you, 4 of you, 3 of you. เพนใช้หลัก You could take 4 groups. 4 of you could be 1 group. Yeah, okay. Okay. You could draw anything. You could draw anything. The thing that when you think about it, you feel relaxed. You feel calm. Just draw anything. It could be action too. It could be action too. It could be picture. It could be anything. So that is how you relax your mind, right? Is to recall about the good memory or recall the picture that make you feel relaxed. Could you show me what did you write? Okay, what did you draw? Okay. Oh, nice. It looks nice. Oh, very beautiful. I know why you take a lot of time. Okay. Very beautiful indeed. Okay. Thank you, everyone. So that is how you relax your mind, right? So that is relax your body, relax your mind. So the next step we're gonna talk more about the focus part, right? So the first method that you could use, which I think is the easiest one, right, for me, is to use like the soft feeling. What is soft feeling? Please, like, how do you say? Pick up the cup of water. Okay. Do you feel the cool feeling, like on the glass? Do you feel it? You feel it? Okay. Please touch it on your neck. Do you feel it? Okay. Please touch it on your head. Okay. Do you feel it? Now, drink the water, but don't swallow it yet. Drink it. Do you feel the water, the coolness in your mouth? Now swallow it. Do you feel it reaching on your stomach, right? That is the soft feeling. Could you remember the feeling of coolness on your hand? You could take it down now. Okay. You could place the cup down now. Okay. Do you still remember the feeling of coolness on your hand? On your head? Inside your stomach? Yeah, that is the soft feeling that you could use during the meditation. So when some people, after they relax, right, after they feel calm, there will be like the feeling that you want to place your mind, place your feeling on something. You could use this soft feeling on the place that you feel okay. So somebody place the feeling in front of their head, in front of their face, like they place the feeling there. Or someone likes to place on their hand. Some people like to place it inside their own body, like inside their head, in their mouth, or inside their stomach. on the center of our body. So that is soft feeling. It's like you just aware of it. You don't force it to happen. You're just aware of the feeling, right? This is soft feeling. So after you feel really relaxed, you could place your mind on the feeling. Maybe around your body, maybe outside of your body. It could be anything that you feel comfortable with. If you think about the mountain and you feel comfortable, you could place the feeling on that picture. And when your mind calms down and you feel comfortable enough, you will stop thinking about the view, about the mountain. It will happen automatically. You don't have to force it. And when it happens, you feel like you want to stay like this just for a while. It will happen like automatically. So this is the soft feeling that you could use. Some people like to visualize mental objects. Please look at the cup, at the cup of the water. Memorize it. Do you remember? What color is it? Please close your eye. Please close your eye. Do you remember what color is it? Do you remember how big it is? Okay. Yeah. You memorize those objects and you use this object to be like the place that you will think about, right? The place that you will place your feeling on. And you think about those pictures, you visualize about those pictures until you feel like you don't want to do anything at all. And you could do nothing, right? This is visualize the object. This is visualize the object. The last is using the mantra. I will say that following your own breath is the same of soft feeling, right? It's like following the feeling of breath that go in, that go out. So it's the same. It's the same category. The last is using mantra. Using mantra mean you recite the word. You recite the word that you feel comfortable with. You could try closing your eye and recite the word water, water, water. Until you feel calm, until you feel comfortable. Some people use different words. Some people use peaceful, content, right? Now, about what should you use, right? What should you use? The people who feel like they lack relaxation, they have too much focus. I recommend that you should use soft feeling because you already force yourself too much. You already force yourself too much to have like meditation. So if you try to think more about the object, about the mantra, it will make you feel even more stressed. So you could use this soft feeling when you meditate. Just the feeling of the wind that breathes past you, or the feeling of coolness that is inside your body, outside your body. But the people who every time they meditate and they be like this, like you are about to fall asleep, you could use mental object, or you could use mantra, recite it in your mind until you feel comfortable. Because eventually, all these two that will help you stilling your mind, it's just like a boat. It's just like a boat that when you have to travel to another island, you have to take it, right? So if we compare our own mind like an island, if we have like the chaos island and the peaceful island, these two will be like a boat that will take you from this chaos island to the peaceful one. But when you reach the peaceful, do you still carry the boat? Do you just get out of the boat and carry it on your shoulder and you walk around the island? Or you leave the boat at the shore and just enjoy your time at the island? It should be like the second, right? It should be you leave the island. You leave the boat and you just enjoy the moment on the island. You just enjoy yourself with the feeling that you have at that time. It's the same with the method that I just talked to you about. The soft feeling, the mental object, the mantra, all of this is just a boat. If you reach the feeling of content, you could just leave it. Because there is a lot of people ask me, when should I stop following my own breath? When should I stop recite the mantra? It's when you feel comfortable and you don't want to do it anymore. And you could live with that feeling. Yeah. But when you feel like I'm distracted again, I'm feeling uncomfortable again, remember that you could always restart. My master, he said that you should set zero. Set zero. It means that restart. It means that you restart and set yourself again at the point that you feel comfortable. Right? Just abandon all of the feeling of wasting your time. Like if you sit for 10 minutes already, and at the first 5 minutes you feel comfortable, but the last 5 minutes you feel uncomfortable, and you feel like, I already meditate for 10 minutes, I don't want to restart, I want to endure it until it's reached 30 minutes that I expect. If you do it like that, it will be like, if this is like the right ride to happiness, and you sway from the line. The longer the time you spend on sway from the line, the much farther it out from the right ride. Right? It should be like this. So instead of endure it and let it be like this, you just abandon that method. Set zero. Relax your body again. Relax your mind again. Then sealing your mind and be with the feeling. It should be like you be there, you come here. Come. You sway again. You know that you sway from the line. You come back and you continue. It will be like this for a while. Not a while, a lot. Because we're still not familiar with meditation, right? So it's normal. So my master, he said that the good meditator is the one who not fear to restart. So be confident, be brave to restart. Don't have to fear about wasting your time. You allow to restart for a million times, better than going to the wrong way. Right? Going to the right way just for 1 minute, just for 1 second, is better than going to the wrong way for entire hour. Okay, so yeah, that is all of it for today. After this, we will stretch our body for a little, then we will meditate together. Okay, thank you everyone.